Greetings everyone, Joseph James here from SchoolTrade.com, April 8th, 2010. Here's our live trading recap. Hope you guys had a good time with us in the room this morning. Made some money, made some pretty good money today actually. Learned a lot about taking trades and avoiding trades. And of course, we talk about those guys. I want to remind you guys about those three important links. Three important links on our YouTube page above the video. One's for our 12-month track record. The next for our 3-week trial. And the third link, very important for our blog. If you guys haven't been to our blog yet, make sure you guys check it out. Lots of articles, video series, ATM strategy setups, tape reading, market profile, everything in the blog. Make sure you guys check it out. And of course, it's all for free. So jump over there and learn about whatever you guys need to know. Let's see. 2, 4, 5 total trades today, guys. We took one scratch trade at the end, as you can see on the euro. But for the most part, gold and crude, very good to us. 94 ticks, 950 USD. That puts 23.70 in our account this week. Second week of the month of April, and 28.70 for the month so far. We're now broke over 27,500 for the year so far, guys. We'll keep you guys posted. As you can see, though, excellent day, 95 ticks in the day. Let's see, most important thing that happened today. Well, we had much better price action today we had yesterday. And it really showed us today, guys, if we can just get some movement out there, we do really well. So we got to kind of make it through the days like we saw yesterday. We didn't get anything at all. So we can, of course, get to days like today so we can make that money. Okay, what makes us successful, we learned right away today, was avoiding the bad trades. Okay, now we made a good amount of money today, but that money was kept in our pockets because we knew what trades to avoid. And we're going to show you guys more about that as we go forward. So what else did we learn? We also know watch the dollar first. That will show us direction today. Then watch the first move of the morning for some feedback and the overall direction ahead. So let's see how dollar looks, and then let's look at the first couple moves of the day. Here in the dollar, we got started off. As you can see, the dollar has been relatively sideways recently. Okay, so you can see we marked up the dollar index here, double tops, double bottoms here at the beginning of the day. But look what happened. We came down, we tested the lows here, we popped back up, almost tested the highs again, then we came right back down. Now, once we broke below these lows, things started getting real active in the markets. In fact, when we started to see that those lows being broken here, it took a couple attempts, because you can see here it kind of got chopped up here. During this time in the market, this is about, early 10 o'clock, 10:15. You'll notice, look at our trades. Right, we stayed away from the market between 10:11 and 10:45. So we really, for the most part, we waited for price to get a little bit through that double bottom there. Once it began to give way, though, then we started seeing a lot more trading opportunities the rest of the morning here. Okay, so just be aware, though, around double bottoms like that, we want to be careful. Next up, the first couple moves of the day here. The first move of the day was actually a wave indicator move. Okay, now the wave indicator, as you guys know, we're going to look for signals firing off short. Here's my signal firing off short. This is on the crude oil. This is my slower time frame, so it can be a 13 range chart. Okay, signal fires off. We skipped this first move. It was too early for us. And by the time we came in at 8 o'clock this morning, we had seen the crude oil had headed down, bounced off the 84.90, and then headed back to the upside here into our zone. Now, in this case, we had to follow our rules, and our rules tell us, of course, in the zone here, what do we see? We see a flat trigger line. Right, trigger line flattened out, and we also notice down bottom here, here's a stutter step pattern on the price pattern. Now, when I see a stutter step pattern just before we begin to retrace back up into that trigger zone, members, you guys know, be careful about those, right? That's part of our rules. We know better than to take those trades. What happened here was it blew right through it, and we kept going through, so it would have been an easy stop there. So once again, looking at the rules here, first move of the day here, just after 8 o'clock, no trade here on the wave on crude oil because of two things. Inside the zone, we had a flat trigger line. That confirmed it, but of course, we were still concerned about it with that stutter step pattern at the lows there. Let's keep moving. Here was the first trade of the morning here on the crude, 842. Now, here's a live snapshot how it looked like when you guys were with us in the trade room this morning. 845 here on crude is a two-step pattern short. 85.19 was the fill. Now, look here on my fast time frame here right in the center. Right, here's my fast time frame right here in the center. Notice how sideways this market is. See that? Double tops, double bottoms. Right, now look, we had a two-step short right here. Right, there's the first one. Okay, to the downside there, but that one didn't work out because it was right next to the 8:30 news. Okay, so right there at 8:30, we couldn't take that one. Didn't last very long though. Bounced back up. Tried to break above 85.33. Doesn't break out. We look for a reversal. The failed breakout is the two-step pattern. That failed breakout takes us back into the bracket. Okay, so once again, we know it's a two-step because the price tried to break out here to the top, right? Tried to break out above 85.33. You can see we would have looked for a breaker pattern long there above that swing high right there. Didn't get it though. We look for the swing low. We break below that swing low for the first trade of the morning here. 8:45 on crude. 2-step short, 85.19. You can see we got filled there, 85.19. Came down, took our first profit target out at 15 for +4. We then move our stop down to our point of entry. I got stopped out here at 85.16. Okay, so we got our +4, +3, 2 off at 4, 2 off at 3. That's 14 ticks total, or 140 USD for the first trade of the morning. A 2-step pattern short. Now look at that, guys. That's about 20 ticks of room there, right? That range on crude right there is about 20 ticks of range. We took 14 ticks out of it. Guys, that's what I call a successful trade right there. Next up on crude, we're still going on crude here, 9:05. We're still before the U.S. market open here, still pre-market trading. As you guys know, we love when we see pre-market trades because it usually gives us a pretty good window for the rest of the morning here. So let's see. Short-term trend is down here. Again, I'm on my fast time frame here. Short-term trend is down. Low of day down bottom here. What are we always thinking about at the low of day? You got it. Reversal off the lows, buying those lows. There's my swing high. We break above those lows for a 2-step pattern long. Now notice a couple key components here, guys. When I got into the trade, we had green pace of a tape. Now what does green pace of a tape tell me as a trader who's trying to manage my trades? It means, if you follow me over here, guys, to my trade management chart, it means that I'm going to use my pink line on that trade management chart as a way of trailing my stop. So I get in here at 65s. 9:05 here, crude breaker pattern long. Excuse me, I'm sorry. This is a 2-step long here, 84.65 at 9:10. Excuse me, wrong one. 84.65, 9:10 here on the crude 2-step pattern long. Enter at 65. We take our +4 at 69s. We take our +8 here, as you can see, at 73. But look here, we're using the pink line right here to manage our stop. That's the key to this trade pattern here. We're using the pink line because you can see we have green pace of a tape. With green pace of a tape, we use our mechanical approach to managing our trades, and of course that's how we manage it with green pace of a tape. So we're out there 84.68. So at 9:10 here, +4, +8, +3, and as you can see, we got out of that trade at 68 just before price began to tumble to the downside. Let's keep moving. And then of course you got next up here on gold, 10:11 here this morning on gold. 11 minutes past the hour of 10 o'clock. Another 2-step pattern long. We saw a couple of these today, right? 2 or 3 of them here. We have our short-term trend down. Nothing happened into these lows, right? We're going to look for the reversal off these lows, mark up our swing high, go above that swing high. 10:11 on the gold, 2-step pattern long, 49.7 was the fill. We got our +4 target, move our stop up to entry +1, got our +8 target, actually got filled for +9 there, and then got filled at +5 for 23 ticks or 230 USD. All right, guys, so add them all up here. We took one final trader at 10:45 on the euro. Things got real slow after 10:30 this morning. 6E the euro breaker pattern long at 33.55. We got one tick out of it, $50 there, but nothing obviously to write home to mom about. Pull them up though, 94 ticks, 950 USD. What I didn't show you guys here was that 905 trade on crude. That was a big 34 tick winner or 340 USD at 905. All right, guys, so total them up, guys, 950 USD. Another good day here in the room. Let's prep for tomorrow. Tomorrow, Friday, April 9th, 2010, finally Friday, 10 o'clock, wholesale inventories. And tomorrow at 11:30, we'll be doing another one of our tips and tricks. We'll be going over different tips and different tricks we can use to help your trading education succeed. And then let's move forward here. Next up, we'll see you guys back here at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Time, 7:45 a.m. tomorrow. Don't miss a tick. We'll finish things up. Have had a great week this week. That's 2 days this week, almost $1,000 here, only 4 contracts. Don't miss another day about that. We'll do webinars next week, Tuesday and Thursday. Beginner's course. We'll show you guys all the setups, the patterns, the routine. And don't forget, if you guys want more information about our lifetime advanced membership, that's sales@schooloftrade.com. or Skype at SOT Sales. My name is Joseph James. Hope the video helps. Having another great week in the room. Don't miss it. Don't miss out next time. See you guys then. Bye-bye for now.